Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash first impressions on the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It looks like this, it's stunning, it's amazing. Everyone raves about this foundation, so I thought I would buy it and test it out for myself. It is currently day 4 of 10 days of foundation. I really hope you're enjoying the series so far. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on my notifications, the bell next to the subscribe button, to make sure you don't miss any day of the 10 days of foundation. I will have everything linked down below. Also the videos I've already done in the 10 days of foundation series. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know that you are enjoying, and let's get on to the video. So today I'm going to be doing a review slash first impressions on the, I forgot what it was called, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup or Foundation. I have the shade 2W2 Rattan, and this is the bottle. It's quite luxurious, if that's the word. It's quite professional. It's a frosted glass. I did buy the warm shade, but I wish I got a lighter shade because it's quite yellow, it looks like, in the glass bottle. Okay, so it has SPF 10, it's 30ml, just like the normal size foundation really. Okay, so it's claiming to be a 15-hour wear, or staying power they say. It retails for £31. I quickly bought this when Debenhams, I think I got it from. They had a sale on, and so I bought it, and I'm so glad I did, but I wish I went in store and checked the shades, because I think I'm gonna have to mix this. We'll see. I do have a yellow complexion, if you can't tell by my chest. So like normal, I'm gonna be using a primer on this side of my face and then a powder on this side. And then no primer, and then no powder. Also, I'm going to be using a beauty blender and then a brush on this side. So I've washed and moisturised my face. Make sure your face is clean. I'm going to be using the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I've used this in all of my testing 10 days of foundation so far, so I thought I'd keep using it. So I'm just going to apply it on this side of my face, the left side, no, the right side to you, left side to me. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit. It doesn't say to shake, but it's quite liquidy, so it doesn't come with a pump, but you know, it has quite a paint smell to it. I'm going to try and not... So as you can see, it's quite yellow and it's also runny, so I think I should have did this when I had a tan, maybe half tan. We'll just go with it, whatever. So I'm going to start with the side with no primer on so it can sink into my skin, and I'm also going to use a beauty blender. Yeah, I should have put a tan on, but I'm not going anywhere today, so it's fine. Just ignore the colour. So this is a very full coverage foundation, apparently. I have used this ages ago in the past, but I was probably like, I think I was about 13, 14. So I am 20 now, so quite a while ago. As you can see, I'm looking a bit yellow, orange. Like I said, I will use this when I am more tanned and like mix it in with, or maybe get a different shade as well. Okay, so far it's given a medium coverage, I think, with a beauty blender. As you can see, there's a difference. I have quite a lot of redness on my face, so I do have yellow undertones in my skin, so that gets rid of the redness. So that's that side. It's like run down on my arm. For this side, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I haven't used this in ages, but we'll see how it goes. I used to love this brush. It does blend with my natural skin tone okay, it's just probably 2 shades darker than what I am now. If I had more of a tan, I think it would look a lot better because it does have a hint of orange to it. Okay, so I can say I think I prefer it with a sponge because it looks kind of cakey around my nose area with a brush. I don't think you're going to see it, but it has given quite a nice coverage. It is a matte finish, so I am going to see how it layers. So I'm just going to use a sponge for the rest of this. So I'm just going to dab it in the areas I have problems, like where my freckles are and redness. I think I've applied a little bit too much, but I think this is a foundation where you're not gonna get a skin-like look. It's gonna be like you're wearing foundation, so don't expect to get a feel that you're not wearing foundation, because I definitely feel like I'm wearing foundation, and you can definitely see that you are. It builds quite nicely actually. You see that it does look a little bit more of a smooth texture on the prime side, and then on the non-prime side it's looking a little bit less smooth. That is with 2 layers on. It is a full coverage foundation, of course. I do like it, it's just I'm not the right shade at the moment. I do need to put tan on. I keep saying that, but just ignore the shade if it looks a bit off. So far I love it with a sponge. I would definitely use my beauty blender because it just looks a lot smoother and blends well. And then with a brush it was quite streaky and looked a little bit more cakey, not too much, but it did look a little bit cakey. I have leftover, looks really orange on my hand. So I love the coverage so far, it looks great. Again, I would definitely use a sponge in my personal opinion. So yeah, so far it's really good. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. As you can see, it's like literally nearly all gone. It's got like a little bit left. I have brought it back up already. So I'm just applying this to see how it blends with other products, as I do on all my other videos. Not too much though. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend that. I can make the foundation look a little bit lighter, add in a lighter concealer, so that will help. So it's dried down and it's feeling like really tacky, which I'm guessing it dries down really quick. So work really quick with this foundation, I would recommend. So far it's looking really good. I love this foundation, love the coverage. It looks great. As you can see, it just looks smooth, and yeah, so I will apply the rest of my makeup and I will be back. Okay, so I forgot to mention the powder. So I'm going to take the powder on this side of my face. I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte in Transparent with a big fluffy brush. This is already a matte foundation, but I want to see if the powder makes any difference and if the foundation can stay on without powder, because I forgot to mention that I have oily combo skin. I have a very oily T-zone and then normal everywhere else combination. I do get some dry patches, so we'll see throughout the day if it clings to any of my dry patches, if I have any. I am hitting pan on this. Oh no. So I'll be back once I've done the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I've done the rest of my makeup. Again, just something simple. I only did bronzer on my face and also powdered this side because I want to see just how the foundation does. It blended well with the bronzer, nothing major there, and yeah, so far it's looking really good. I can definitely feel it on my face, so if you don't like the feeling of foundation on your face, then you will not like this. And yeah, it's quite tacky as well. The coverage is great, I love the coverage. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So far I'm loving it, just wish I was a little bit more of a tan so it matched me better, but I think with a tan the shade will look fine. And I can also add in some like whitening drops to it to match my natural skin tone. So yeah, I will let you know how it is. It is now 11:15 in the morning. I will come back in a few hours just to see how it is getting on. So I'll see you then. Okay, so it is currently 10 to 4 in the afternoon. I didn't check in any earlier than this because I was busy doing some work for university and I just forgot, so I'm doing it now. The foundation, ignore my hair, it's looking a mess. The foundation is still looking really good. From far away it looks flawless. The colour hasn't changed, so it hasn't oxidised or anything like that. I can see that it has worn off and it looks a little bit cakey on my nose. I'll zoom in. It always seems to go on my chin, foundations, for some reason. Everywhere else it actually looks really good. It's just on my nose and a little bit on my chin, so that is pretty much it at the moment. My face is still looking matte even on the non-powdered side, so that is brilliant. Normally I would be oily at this time, since I did put it on around 11 this morning, so I am pretty impressed. So it's great for oily skin as my face still looks pretty much matte. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it looks great. I will come back later on to show you my final thoughts. At the moment I think it looks great, especially from a far distance, far away. It looks flawless. I think this would be great for filming or photography, so I'll come back in a few hours. Okay, so this is the final check-in of the day, well, and night. It is currently 5 to 10. I feel like taking off my makeup now, like everyone does this time of night really. So the foundation is looking better on the primed side, I have to say. It's looking a little bit cakey on this side, on my nose especially. It's clung to a dry patch on my chin on this side, on the powdered side and the non-primed side. But the primed side and the with the no powder actually looks way better than the non-primed side with powder. So I will have to test out the foundation with primer and powder, and then try it with just powder or with no primer, and then with just primer, no powder. Did that make any sense? And then with both of them. Excuse my hair, I just don't know what to do with it. So I'll come up close. I don't think you're going to see because my lights are washing you out. This helps. You see on this, by here, it's clung to dry patch. But I have to say it has stopped my oils from coming through. I haven't needed to blot throughout the day or add extra powder, and it still looks good now, even without the powder. Like I said in my last check-in, it felt a little bit heavy on my skin, but after like an hour after my check-in, it felt, that feeling went away and it felt fine then. It felt comfy and didn't feel like I was wearing a heavy foundation on my face, which was great. My final thoughts are that I really enjoyed this foundation. From far away, it actually looks great. Up close, it looks a little bit cakey, like I said, on this side, but this side actually looks great. It still looks smooth and the coverage is still there. And yeah, I would definitely prime. It definitely made a difference with priming. So I give this side a thumbs up. So this side I give it a thumbs up. This side without the primer, it looks a bit cakey. So I would definitely recommend priming if you are oily skinned. Just priming in general. Yeah, just priming in general will help it looking great. So yeah, that is my thoughts on this foundation. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe and click the bell button next to the subscribe button as well, just to make sure you see all of my 10 days of foundations. I'm uploading 10 videos, so one a day constantly. So make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, to let me know. Let me know below in the comments what foundations you would like to see from me in the future, like reviews or first impressions, whatever, or recommendations of foundations that you love, so I can try them out for myself and maybe review them for other people. So that is this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6 or day 5. One of them days. So I love you to the moon and back, guys. I will see you tomorrow.